I gotta finish getting these bugs off Big Whitey. Morning, girl, what's up? Gotta get these bugs off Big Whitey. I fired my car wash guy, so I gotta do this on my own. You know, my car wash guy was a lame. Yeah, my car wash guy was a lame, so I had to fire his ass. Yeah, my car wash guy was a lame, so he fired. Them bugs off there, KB. I don't need no car wash guy. I can do everything myself. Oh, son of a bitch. Somebody. Oh, that's blue. Oh, that's coming out. I was about to say. Yeah, my car wash guy turned into a lane, so I gotta do it myself. Damn, what's that little shit up here? There we go. Get up off of there. Well, we got some hellacious bugs. You hit my mirror. I can't stand them bugs. Look at them bugs. Ugh. We done splattered the heck out them bugs. See, when you got a white truck, all you gotta do is hit the grill and right by the dope jams, and your shit look clean. You know, I'm about to go out to do stanky leg. Yeah, you get that side profile right there by that dump, where you throw up all that mud at, and then you go there and rinse it off, and then it look like you got a clean truck. Yeah, you just do that real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What you don't do? You see your pressure washer? No, you don't see no pressure washer. You see that vacuum over there? Yeah, I just vacuum. I got to cut a rug date tonight. I gotta make sure the truck clean. I gotta cut a rug today tonight. I gotta make sure the truck clean. You see, like right here, right? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me show y'all real quick. See, like right here. You don't want that at the club. You don't want to be pulling up nowhere and you got all that mud under there from cutting the rug. See, you don't want that. So you get around the tire real quick before you go anywhere and you make sure that thing clean. And you go ahead and vacuum it out. I got everything taken out of there. And so I'm going to vacuum. I'm going to put my little things back in there. My WeatherTech mats back in there, but it's nice and clean, and that leather is nice and shining. And yeah, I got that thing. Whoever gonna sit right there, ooh, woo! I'm talking about yes, yes. Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna get all right here, and that's it. My truck clean. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I know how to get her done. See, Kel, I had to fire my lame car wash guy. He was lame. My car wash guy testosterone level was low or something. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he had low testosterone. Come on, get that up off there. Break that up. Break that up. Come on now. Break it up. Break that up. Stop it. Come on now. Break up. Break it up. Break it up, fellas. Break all this up right here, too. Oh, what's that? Oh, I need to get some more. Break it up, fellas. See if we can get this off of here real quick. Who need a car wash guy when you got me? See, I was trying to help you, little boy. I know how to do everything, boy. And I was here before you. I just take it back to old school when I ain't have $5 in my pocket. Hold on. I still ain't got $5 in my pocket. I got myself a date. She might be my mate. That would be so great. Great, 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 great. Yeah. Yeah, everything just gonna come up off of here like butter when I spread. Take your time, KB. Cooler than a polar bear's toenail. Oh, hell. Oh, I gotta get this little back part. I'm so tired of balling. There's just too many bitches on my team. Never hear a baller say that. Shh. I'm so tired of balling. There's too many on my. You never hear a baller say that. Sure. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Get closer, guys. Get closer, guys. Don't be shy. Get in there. Learn how to do something. Get in there, guys. You don't need a pan slow in your life. All you need is a bus light. Get in there. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. You don't need no pan slow in your life. All you need is a bus light. God dang it, I done pinched the doggone water. Hold on. Yeah, all you need is a goddamn bus light. Don't let your pistol get pinched like this. Yeah, all you need is that bus light. That's all you need. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, I hate this hole. I keep getting this little pinch in the same spot. Everywhere we go, the people want to know who we are, who we are. I'll take that shit back to AAU. So we tell them, take this shit back to the goddamn high school. We are the mighty. Yeah, whatever you was, we was the mighty. Yeah, you was the mighty back then. You ain't shit now, though. Y'all remember them little dances? Y'all be doing them little dances and shit, breaking down. Y'all remember that? Oh, some of y'all was lame. Some of y'all was in the band. Y'all don't mean you lame, though. I'm just saying that because it fit my narrative right now. All right, see how that look. Yeah, that's a little better. There we go. Big bodies. We got to make you smell good, girl. You look good. Now we got to make you smell good. Ooh, you look good, big body. Ooh, big body. And he scores. Yeah. That's all I want to hear. He scored. Woo. Damn, it's cold out here. What the fuck? I'm not a star. Somebody lie. What's up? How y'all doing today? Let me put my Florida Gator cover up there so y'all will know what time it is. You know what I'm trying to put my Gator cover up there so y'all know what time it is. Just because y'all Georgia fan won a little something, something, don't forget Tebow, goddamn. Don't forget Tebow. Yeah, don't forget them Tebow years. Order. Come on, let's go for a walk. Let's go see who been in this yard, girl. Let's go see who been a fuck. Goddamn. Come on, Order. Nah, don't run to the bed. She running to the damn bed. Order, come. We ain't running to no bed. We going to these woods. Let me get my flashlight. Ooh, them power steps. Oh, I got to get my grease out of here. I can't have grease in the door. Come on, man. I'm trying to impress a lady. Why I got grease in the damn door? Just country. A country Bama. What, are you scared? Let's see what done fell down in the yard. Shit like that. I like to start with this back over here. I like to go over here and check this back over here for eyes. Because when it turned nighttime, living out in the country, we got a lot of foxes and shit that be out here. So sometimes I just come over here and I flash the light in these woods over here, and you see nothing but fucking eyes looking at you. Sometimes it be deer, sometimes it be foxes, sometimes it's coyotes. Hold on, let me get a little closer. Let me focus my light a little bit more. See if y'all see some eyes in the wood. Y'all don't see no eyes yet? I don't see none. Wait till it get a little more darker. You're gonna be able to see them eyes glowing out that motherfucker. See nothing, that order just go. Every time she see me point that light on something and she lock on her eye or something else, she hauling ass. All right, let me not let her see nothing so she can dip on me. Come on, order girl. Order be like, we got action. Order, come. Order be like, we got action. All them animals you mentioned are not aggressive. The deers are not aggressive. The foxes are aggressive when they have little small foxes. Order got into it with a young fox, and then she got jumped a little bit by the daddy and the mama fox, and I had to run out there a little bit. Order was kicking ass though. Order don't really lock on the damn dog, the animal like I wanted to. She fling them around, play with them a little bit. She flung one over her goddamn head. I said, Lord, only if you knew. Yeah, I had her back. I had to go get scrap first. I wasn't running over there fucking with no foxes. I wouldn't at least got my stick. My stick. Because I had my firearm on me, but in a situation like that, I wasn't finna shoot no firearm. So I went and got my stick. Order, come on, girl. I went and got my stick. I'm not kidnapped. This is my yard. Hold on. This is my driveway. This is my little path. Order right there. This is where I ride my ATVs out on the side. Order. Hey, don't make me put that collar on your big forehead ass. So I like to walk her in the yard and see what she alert to. Cause she done got good at smelling new shit in the yard and going to it. Like there was somebody sitting on the other side of the house. She went right to a cigarette butt. It was like two cigarette butts on the right side of the house in the bushes. Order went right to it. I'm like, oh, okay. Motherfucker go over here, huh? Now it could be nothing. It could be somebody who worked construction. They just threw a cigarette butt in the bushes. But I just want to know. Yeah. I'm like, Trigger, I just want to know. Oh, a raccoon kicked Order ass when she was young. Order ran up on that raccoon. I'm like, no. that raccoon, that raccoon dove on her ass. I said, Lord have mercy. She learned the lesson that day. I tried to tell her, bring her ass on. I was a full-grown raccoon. Brighten my phone up. Okay, I got the brightness on. Oh, that shit just blinded me. That's it. All that did was blind the fuck out of me. Come on, order. Let's go through the bin. They say they can't see nothing. So we got to go all the way down there. I be coming here. I be coming through my Honda 1000 out of the shop. So I'm gonna be coming through this bitch going 1,000 miles an hour. You live to fight another day. Yeah. All right, let's see what she do. Let's decide the last time she found those cigarette butts. So let's see what happens. Do your thing, order. Don't talk to me. Uh-oh, what is that? She should just go to doing this. Do your thing, girl. What you doing? I don't think she can see worth for shit, but she can smell everything. Set up a trap for that fire. She had babies? Nah. My friend called me a bad dog dad the way I work, so I ain't want to get no more yet. Hard to trap a fire. Shit. I know I better get order in this garage in a minute, because for some reason, these damn deers love to feed in my yard, boy. It's going to be 20 years deers in that backyard. Yeah, I don't think this motherfucker can see good. I think she could just smell. I think this motherfucker halfway blind. What you looking at like that? What do you see? What do you see? Let's see if we can catch something in these woods right now. And it got a little darker. See, or what you looking at like that? What you see? Ain't no eyes over there, or them headlights. She locking in on headlights through the tree. KB filming the scene of Blair Witch. He damn sure can film the Blair Witch in my backyard. Boy, it's some woods over here I could take y'all in. And it got a little pond, or it got a little watering hole where all the animals go. And man, that shit crazy. Yeah, I gotta bust this wood up right here. I think I might use this as my block to keep busting the other wood on. I got me a nice, good little piece of wood right there. That's a beaut. That's a beaut. All right, order. I gotta get ready. Uh-huh. Let me pull this stuff inside. I got to get ready, order. I'm done hunting. I ain't hunting. Hold on, let me put this right here. Put my light back in my truck. Um, here we are, all alone. Oh, I gotta spray that on still. Clean up. Gotta put all your stuff up. Get the tripod. Nah, ain't no bears out here. Shit, order gonna be lunch. If a bear out here, I had to pop on the leg and goddamn outrun over there. Yeah, I love order, but I had to pop on the leg to where she could still make noise, and I had to keep booking. Dog lovers gonna be like, "You monster." I give her a 21 gun salute for making sure old Bustlife. Bustlife. All right, boom. So everything set, everything put up. All right, close this garage. 5 for the 50. Gone for a hitch. There's some boys in the hood sell anything for profit. 5 in the morning on the corner clock. It ain't wrong, but there nigga try to stop. You can get it anywhere. So oh, I ain't mean to hit the ground. Them boys got locked. Oh, come on, dog. Whoa. Oh, all my lights over here off, huh? Oh no, we can't have that be. We gotta get these lights going. Can I come over? Can I? You said junkie eyes in the wood. Come over. I really want to see you. Yeah, buy you a goat meat tomorrow. Oh man. So how y'all doing this glorious, glorious, glorious afternoon? I'm doing amazing. Thanks for asking. I sure am. I have no complaints with nobody. I have no complaints with anybody. Say Friday chill. What's the name of the what you had? I gotta go over some of these games. Man, I gotta take these big ass shoes off. Oh shit, I'm tired. This fucking house too big. I'm out of shape. The heat. Why is the heat on so high? All right. Set that shit down so. Don't need to be that hot in here. Dang. Hot as a mother trucker in here. It ain't that cold outside. Holy shit. I got 2 lights out. And I don't know how the hell. I better have to get on the 20-foot ladder and get that extendo thing. Hey man, YouTube feeling a little bit better because some of the vagabonds heard Miss Your Thoughts, and boy, they started squealing, boy. It's something about the power of a woman's voice, boy. Ooh, ooh. Especially that black woman voice. That boy got the trembling. What Miss Yo Thoughts talking about? She only got $10. I'ma send Miss Yo Thoughts of money. Look at you, little jigaboo. You think that work on grown-ups. It don't work on grown-ups. Miss Yo Thoughts is established. She not going for your little games, you little boy. So yeah, that was funny how you trembled and responded to Miss Yo Thoughts, a whole grown, supposedly street cat minister. What all the titles you got? Street cat, minister, activist, bitch. Oh yeah, you didn't want that title. What else? Like you got so many titles. Like, God, it don't make no sense. You about to hit the Georgia Tech basketball game. Shit, you ain't about to see nothing but some horrible basketball, man. Hey, my doc that did my surgery, he do the Georgia Tech people. He say, boy, the transfer portal was not nice to y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I'm tired. You said a begging title? Yeah. I need me an old woman to take care of me. I'm tired of being strong. You see me out there washing my car? I mean, beg slow, do it. Y'all ain't saying nothing to beg slow. He staying with a woman that got him going to Sheen, encouraging him, and he always with her. Yeah, I need me a woman that's always with me, telling me what to do, telling me how to do my business, telling me everything. I think that's the new way to go. Less stress. Put it on my woman. Yeah, Kev Slow. I'm gonna be just like that fake outlaw. Yeah, my business is a traveling business. I can take my business and go to Colorado. I'm thinking about moving to North Carolina. Yeah, I'm gonna take my business to North Carolina. Oh, what you mean? I'm gonna show you my check stub. I've been working here for months. How long I been here? Don't worry about it. I've been here for a long time. Wait a minute. I thought you were moving to North Carolina. Now you got a job that you've been at for a long time? Do you be getting high off that wine and just be forgetting the things that you say? Yeah, he tried to talk crap to Miss Yo Thoughts because Miss Yo Thoughts said what everybody else is saying that, hey, man, it's stupid that you're doing all this dumb stuff. Like, when y'all gonna get over this stuff? This is dumb. But no, you can't say that. You can't do that. Miss Yo Thoughts said, bless his heart. Yeah, man. Man, listen. That mop water scrambled it. Man, listen. That mop water messed that boy up, man. I'm talking about, man. This man 1 minute always talking about, I got respect for my elders. I protect the black woman. Yeah, that's what I do. I protect the black woman. And the black woman need protection. So that's what I do. I protect black woman. Now an elder say something to him. What not didn't even say nobody in particular name. But she did say, those of you who say something and holler, I'm talking about you. So Kev Slow, she talking about you. And now you done got offended to where you responding to elder women that you should be respecting. That's the age of your mother, and you responding back, talking about money. What's something wrong with you? You cooking salmon? Don't offer nobody none, Will. Please keep it to yourself. You eat all that salmon, all right? Make sure you get your nourishment. Hey, Will, make sure you eat every drop. Don't you share nothing with nobody now. You ain't getting none, you ain't eating them Flintstone vitamins like you used to do as a kid. So you got to get all the nourishment you can get. Eat it all up. Paul. It's a shame, man. I don't understand the dude, man. I'm like, damn, he'll turn anything into content. This boy, wow. He will turn. I'm talking about anything, entertain into content. Man, don't none of my sweats fit no more. I gotta start eating again. Something. I just bought these sweats and they XLT and they falling off me. I just bought these sweats. Hold on. I literally just got these sweats and they falling off. Hold on, y'all. Let me use the restroom. You said Eminem sweat. Man, these right here, polo, man. They falling all off their stuff, man. I'm gonna take some creatine or something. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna take me some creatine. When I was yoked up, nigga wasn't talking to me like this, boy. I done lost weight. Man, they want to do me bad. Air fry. I know TJ was helping the air fry. Let me turn this light off. Hey, with me a Celsius, man. I'm half asleep. Hey, we got everybody drinking Celsius now. Ooh, boy. Hey, it must suck to be certain people. Yeah, it really must suck to be certain people. Hate it to be you. What was the biggest size tomahawk I ate? I ain't never eat no tomahawk steak. That's gluttonous, man. I can't eat no tomahawk steak. I bet one of my homeboys eat a tomahawk steak. I didn't think he could do it. That motherfucker did it and still had room for side. I say, what the hell? Are you part machine, sir? Are you part machine? Like that shit, he was throwing that shit in the trash can, just oop, oop. Then I had the nerve to be mad and try to roast him. And he the type of dude that don't care. He like, so I don't care what you say, run my money. He had the money in the hand, he ain't say nothing. I don't care nothing what you talking about. He a real Atlanta cat too. He like, hey, look here, I don't care nothing what you talk about. As long as I got my money. I was dying laughing. That Negro ate that big old tomahawk. I'm talking about 48 ounces. And then, man, I got mad because he ate the sides. I'm like, what the? How the hell can you eat the side? That nigga ate mashed potatoes and broccoli. I was mad as hell. I ain't got no reason to be mad, but I don't know why. I was just like, damn, how the fuck he did that for real? You get Will a thumbs down? Man, hey, Will. Now, you thank God that the government got opened back up, because Will, we ain't seen you catch a goddamn old fish yet. Like, what is it with you and talking about fishing, and we ain't never seen you? I'm starting to think you the Milli Vanilli of the internet for real, Will. Like, come on, dog. I'm starting to think you the Milli Vanilli of the goddamn on internet. You come on, dog. Sunday coming up. This Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, you got to pick a day. We got to see you on camera, cast the line in the water, yank said fish out without some lady looking like she crying. We don't want no freeze frame. We don't want the camera to go down and then pop back up and you got a fish. You know what I mean? We don't want you tackling nobody on the pier and snatching the pole out they got their own hand. We don't want you doing none of that. Saturday? Okay, that's tomorrow, Will. All you had to do is say tomorrow. This is how I know you cap. Because if you were saying Saturday, today is Friday. So most people would be like, tomorrow. But you said Saturday. Okay, we gonna go with that. You know. Even though we know you probably ain't of sound mind and body right now. We just gonna go with what you just said, okay? Now don't act like you forgot this tomorrow now. We want to see you fishing tomorrow. All this fish talk, we tired of hearing. We want to see now. See, this when Will gonna unsubscribe. We gonna be looking for Will tomorrow. Will finna disappear. Will finna be over there. Oh goddamn! He finna be up there in New York on that panel. He gonna be in Carolina on that panel. He gonna be in California on that panel. Yeah, he a virgin fish. He probably don't even know how to string up the damn fishing pole. I'm just saying, Will. We tired of this, man. How the hell you been talking about fishing for this long? Now I done talked about free throws, and I said I can't make them, Will. And you can see a video of me missing them. How come we can't see a video of you doing nothing with a fish, man, other than taking it out of somebody's hand? What it look like? I'm just saying, Will. You gonna have to log off. He's about a bunch of haters. You heard he the third best fisherman. Yeah, okay. I heard all kind of stuff, but guess what I didn't do? I didn't see him do nothing. I done heard Will talk about fishing so much that I'm starting to think he can't fish. I'm just gonna keep it real, Will. You my dog, but I done heard you talk about fishing so much that I don't think you can fish. Yeah, I think somebody in your family is a good fisherman, and you up here telling a story like you a rapper. You up here telling a real live street, a real live ocean fisherman, not a street, a real live water fisherman. You copying their story. I know a poser when I see one, Will. You keep talking about fishing every day, keeping it on everybody's mind. This man yelled out, yeah, you want us to feed, you want me to feed the country? Will say he could feed the goddamn country with one fishing pole. All my friends call me Mr. Fish. See, that's what I'm saying, Will. You not helping, man. You not helping this shit. You are not helping. Yeah, he not helping. He making it worse. Goddamn Will, goddamn thrill. KB won't block me for you. Hey, look here, man. All I'm saying is, Will, you got to stop trying to block everybody because they tell the truth about you, dog. I know it hurt, bro. I know it hurt, but I'm just saying, Will. Sometimes, man, you got to just take heed, man. Nacho already said he down for the fish off. Man, he don't want to see Nacho. I'm telling him, listen, Will, you do not want to see Nacho, bro. I promise you, you don't. I've actually seen Nacho fish. He actually caught a fish. He caught my fish, if you will. If we could put names on fishes. That was Kwame Brown fish. Yeah, that motherfucker caught my fish. Matter of fact, I don't like DJ all over again because of this here. Mm-hmm. Somebody blocked Nacho. Somebody blocked Grandma's calling. I don't even want to deal with him no more. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, man, but he caught my fish, Will. This is how I know you not gonna win. Would it be a test of the beautiful lady? Man, listen here, man. I'm scared now because that girl came up on the panel and scared the hell out of me. She like, hey, why you ain't hit my goddamn, why you ain't DM me? I'm like, huh? Lady, I barely DM anybody. Ma'am, I don't barely DM anybody. I apologize. I'm scared of people. Look what they just did to Bronny James. I'm scared of people. I'm petrified of people. Shit, and then you made it worse, ma'am. You didn't help. You know what I mean? You didn't help. I gotta do you done snitched on me and shit. Tell me why you ain't DM me. You done told the whole world I DM'd you. Or you DM me. Like, damn. That's why I don't be DMing. They go down in the DM. I don't understand the DM and all that shit. That's why I don't do it. Cause then a motherfucker be like, he DM me. I could have just said hello. What the fuck? What does that mean? Why you neglect that woman? Man, I didn't know it was my job to, do all that. She came up on the panel. She asked about a DM. She did. But, I need to have a camera on me all the time when I'm out and about because you'll see how shit just happens and come up. Actually, I don't need a camera on me all the time. That is absolute cap. I don't need a camera on me. She trying to extort me? Nah, I don't think she's trying to do that because I'm not going to DM nothing like that. I ain't on that type of time. No, I'm really not. If I was on that type of time, y'all would have been on that already, boy. I could have ran through YouTube like that Black Weasel Tommy. But nah, man. She about to sue? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that woman about to do. Nacho has already been and done caught his limit, went home and cleaned the fish, uh, and cooked. And will catch his first fish. That's what Nacho said. Will. Yeah. Now, I believe it. I believe Nacho gonna have his fish already at the house, nice and sautéed in the lemon butter with the rice. He gonna have some yellow rice on you, Will. Some yellow rice, some string beans or something. You gonna be still out there, man, shit. I'm out this motherfucker all day. Man, shit. You gonna be out there yelling at the water, Will. You know what I mean? That's why you can't catch no damn fish. You put all the ripples in the water, the sound waves, fish just be hauling ass. You can't scare the fish away, Will. That fish be like, I ain't letting this dummy eat me. Man, shit. You should be yelling. Jump on this pole, man, shit. You should be wilding, Will. Paul. You can't do that, man. You gotta be quiet. You can't be out there on beers acting like you at the club. You gotta be quiet, Will. Sit still. Peace be still. You know? You out there hyped up at the lake. Everybody looking at you mad, but you too crunk. They don't know if they want to tussle with a big, tall, light-skinned, yellow, crazy Negro that's smelling like Coors Light and fish guts. Like, no, they just chilling. Oh shit. He talking about dear you too. Hey, Will, come on, man. You done got sensitive now, dog. Every time somebody say something to you, you want to drop. You want to call YouTube. Like, come on, Will. You gotta let a brother talk. Yeah, that motherfucker smelling like coors and fish gut. Hey, my bad, Will, man. That shit just I don't know where that came from, Will. My bad, dog. I didn't mean to say you smell like coors and fish gut. Hey, but I can't wait to see the fish off though, man. I think it's gonna be funny. Hey, cause listen, I'm gonna call the game warden on your ass. He talking about blaming on the swagger. I'm gonna call the game warden on your ass if you try to catch one of them little minnows that you didn't throw back last time. This time you better throw it back. We not going for that, player. We don't do that over here. We don't do that. In no way, shape, form, or fashion, I'm gonna stand for you keeping and eating on little minnows. You can't eat the minnows, bro. I will call the game warden on your ass, Will. No tadpole eating around me. Oh man, I done got old, boy. What happened? Air fryer. Yeah, I got a clean truck I'm finna get inside of. Yes, Lord. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Everybody be kung fu fighting. Those cats be fast as lightning. Oh, they were my wallet. 24. Gucci. All right. Why this thing keep closing? All right. What in the hell is my wallet? Don't tell me it's upstairs. Please, God, no. If it's upstairs, I ain't going nowhere. All right, let me go in here. Let me go check this truck. Man, if I gotta walk over here upstairs. I was raised in these streets. Yellow bad. All right, let's see. See if I can find. Oh man, I gotta get this damn. Nope, I'm gonna have to drive on the grass. Fuck that. Doing you pretty much alone until I hear you screaming my name. Uh, what's the deal, girl? Tonight will be. Man, this shit way upstairs, man. Uh, until the rain comes falling down on you and me. Oh, one more spot to check. Nope. All right. He told my man, shut the fuck up. Nacho Chicho. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Man, I gotta walk way back upstairs with a bum leg. Why you ain't here, Nacho? Damn. Kevin say I always make you go upstairs, make you do all the shit that I don't want to do, make you do all the work. Yeah, man, where you at? Why you ain't here working, man? You know I'm supposed to do no work. You supposed to do every damn thing. The fuck? Come on, Nacho Chicho, you tripping, bro? Oh, wow. Is he? Let me check. Yeah, man. Think of my old Gucci wallet. Oh man, this is why I can't get fat. Kwame on that light skin shit today. No, I ain't, man. Nacho Chicho, no. I don't understand why he ain't here working, man. Kel say, goddamn, you know what I mean? He a new boy, he is this. And then he'll turn around and say, that's my favorite cousin. I said, damn, you got a funny way of showing you like your favorite cousin. If he talk about his favorite cousin like that, well, you see how he talk about me. So workers no comp. My company don't even have insurance. No, we ain't got no insurance for you. I told you we got that Florida your fault. Sure do. We got that Florida your fault insurance. Before you call me, just know it's your fault. Before you dial 911, just know it's your fault. Yeah, whatever you do, it's your fault. And that's facts. We are in Georgia. Yeah, but I got a Florida-based company. I got a Delaware-based company, Florida-based company. So yeah, you're gonna have to sue me in the place where I'm from. Yeah, we gotta take this back to Florida. Mm-hmm. Sure is. Yeah, Nacho. Man, I'll be speedballing. That's why I can't get nowhere on time. Losing shit. I literally just paid for something earlier. And then what did I do? This is the bad side of smoking. I'm always looking for my wallet or my keys. And when I'm high, I leave it at an elaborate spot that I know I'm not gonna forget. And then when I'm not high, I forget where I put it. And I think that's what just happened. I got my tap, but I'm worried about not having an ID. I got a passport. Man, I'm tearing up these damn, what are these? Pretzels. Man, this is bull crap. Patrick Beverly arrested in Texas for what? What did he do? Boy, I'm staying out the way. Oh, Tasha K got Matt Barnes on the docket. What Matt Barnes said? Shit, Tasha K got every nigga scared to get married. Tasha K gonna catch your ass, boy. Yeah, that some funky some bitch out there cheating on you. All right, it look like I ain't going nowhere. I don't know where the hell my wallet at. Interesting. When I had everything in place. Where's that jacket I took off? It's right there. Not in there. I don't understand why it's not right here with all the other stuff. There you go. It fell off the thing. Okay. So it was there with everything else. It just fell on the floor. You son of a gun, you. You're good for me. You are not high at all, buddy. It's just the wind blew or something. I don't know. $4.20 just did the same thing. Damn, now I gotta cut all these fucking lights off. I ain't gonna never get no food. I'm not gonna ever get any food. Hey, sir? Man, and they're talking to the house. Hell yeah, I'm talking to the house. Oh, there goes something right there running around. What is that? Oh, that's a big ass deer. Nice. Still a female deer. Where my flashlight at? I'll shine something in them woods right now. Get my flashlight. Oh, I don't see nothing. Nope. Boy, that Ring camera scared the hell out of me earlier. Hi, you are being recorded. Oh. And I was like, hi, so the hell what? I got everything I need to make sure I'm good. Mm-hmm. You doing what? Candy man, how you feeling, man? They say you sick as Cooter Brown. Boy, I know this the time you wish you had an old goddamn lady now, boy. Goddamn, this the time I should slap the brake shoes off somebody for you, but I ain't gonna say their name. But nah, they be swearing they know. They don't know Jack Judy. Y'all really do swear y'all know, and y'all don't know Jack Judy. Why did I put that in the back seat? Hold on, let me put y'all on my iPad because I'm gonna need my phone. Let me do this. Cause I need to turn that alarm on. Man, TJ, when you gonna be able to go back live now? We got to get you healthy now. Better get you some of that castor oil. Stop playing. If you'd have hit some of that castor oil, you'd already be good. To be honest with you. Yeah, if you'd have had some of that castor oil already, you'd be good. Serious business. Let's see. www. StreamYard. Log in. All right. Jump on in there. Yeah, that castor oil get it up out you. And that's what he need. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Sure can. Okay. What is that? Man. Uh, it sounds good. All right, let me get my it's an echo? No, it should be good. I had to get the other one out the way. Let me plug my phone up so I can know where I'm going. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna be going over the games with later on. Oh, I ain't bring that dang on stand. Man, I can't go back and get that thing. Job right there. Dang, let's try. Right. On a Friday night. Oh, I gotta get gas and all, man. This is terrible. I ain't got no gas. Come on, Kwame. You used to prepare better than this. What is up? Man, did y'all hear Corey Holcomb go to hell off? Oh man, Corey Holcomb went off again on Cam Newton. Corey Holcomb went off again. And if you didn't hear it, I could play it. Oh. Like, I don't know if Cam Newton is doing that for real, but Corey Holcomb is alleging that Cam Newton is doing certain things, and I went over it already. But he's alleging that Cam Newton is doing certain things, uh, doing certain symbolism that don't mean what he's saying that it means. And he's basically saying Cam Newton lives an alternative lifestyle. He was like, I'm trying to keep my page. I'm like, what the world? So let me just play it. Don't let me speak for him. Hold on. Here we go. It's an ongoing theme. Religion and entertainment. And this is on, I don't know where it's at on Corey's page, but this is on Fawcett Media. Yo, I'm gonna do my best to keep the page, but I feel like I was violated. You know what I'm saying? I I caught attitude when I brought up the back door of your life.
when I was at that podcast. That's true. It was an attitude. And I already knew. I was being phony, everybody. I knew about this. But our man Corey Holcomb is going much darker. I was mad last week that I was tricked into. That don't even sound. That sounds like victim mode.
No, but if it's the truth.
Is that video ready? Okay, hold on one second. Last week I talked about it, how I went on the One Brother show. My brother Cam, one of the greatest athletes in the history of football, if you ask me. If you ask me, that's my opinion. But I was tricked, in my opinion, with some little sign language thing. But if I tell the truth, I already knew what was up because of a video or a photo I saw a long time ago. Just like when Lil Rail took up for Carmichael. I already knew it was moisture being hid. I knew it was moisture being hid, but I'm trying to be a good guy. Right. And it's finally got to the point now where I'm like, I'm tired of being a good guy. See, sometimes you get to that point, man, you can't deny it anymore. You know, Corey's caught so much flack for his stance on certain things and activities in Hollywood, but when you really are faced with this and you've been putting up with it for a long time, you reach a breaking point. You know, when the game has been stacked against you for any particular reason, you reach a point of 5150. It'll drive you crazy if you let it. There was a time when I saw something with my brother Cam that made me say, "Oh, that ain't nothing no man do." But I let it go because I was in awe of Cam. Corey, cool out, leave that alone. You gotta feel and not break down. That's my mentality. Well, the one they always use is don't burn bridges. You don't want to burn bridges, man. But certain times you gotta burn down the whole bridge. Really. You gotta feel and not break down. That's my mentality. But when I saw how I was manipulated, pinky, finger, love, when I saw that, it has sparked heartbreak. Like,
Why are you doing me like that?
God damn. Can you play that video? Play the video, because this is what it really is.
I've been giving a demonstration that lasts really 1 minute and 30 seconds. On pinky, on thumb.
I'm saying, hold up. Now, I ain't see this. Damn, boy, what the hell you got on? Man, dude. What the hell is you looking at? I don't know you. I don't sell no dope. What does that mean? You must be some meth heads or something. Don't get the fuck. Yeah, y'all tripping. Oh, that's the wrong way. Let's turn this thing around. Camera. Oh, let me cut this camera off before they see my phone. So let me flick this thing around. Man, let me get this gas before they think I do something that I don't do. I don't. Yeah, y'all some motherfucking crackheads. So yeah, y'all tripping. Come waving at me, man. This must be a drug spot. Check this out. Yeah, it must be a drug spot where I'm at. Look at Cam Newton. This man in a dress. What the hell is Cam Newton got on? What does he got on, man? All right, I don't get it. Well, hey, Cam. Yeah.
Oh, all together? One love.
Let me go
And they
pay
give
for
it a
this gas.
demonstration to last really 1 minute.
Just freeze it. Can you freeze it? I had been saw that picture, homie. I had been saw that picture before I went to the show. And it is my opinion that men who don't indulge don't do this. Right. That's like that frat boy humor, like, oh, would it be cool if Halloween or whatever this was? I'm assuming it's Halloween. Wouldn't it be cool if dressed up as fairies and a nurse, whatever the hell that is? Nah, man, real brothers don't do this. No, it's rookie hazing. But that movie, I had watched him, but they talk about, a lot of this stuff in that him movie from what I'm hearing about kind of the NFL and its inner workings. Might have to check it out. Just take one for the team. I heard it's not that great, but it looked like back in the day when Cam was a rookie, probably. My opinion, but because I was trying to be what I hope society can be, which is caring and loving to the brotherhood. By the way, I love that Harold's chicken hat. It's making me hungry. That Harold's chicken hat is making it hungry. And the Robert Taylor Holmes on his shirt. That's dope. I act like I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. I was phony trying to be good.
He said I was totally
trying to be good. It's video of me throwing up that Backdoria shit.
Damn.
Let me tell y'all something, homie. This is the funny thing. I always thought it was odd because Cam was trying to couch it as a symbol and love, right? But the oddest thing about that is that he wants to force his guests to do it. Like, it's one thing if that's your sign off, what you do from Love Connection. Chuck Woolery said, "I'll be back in 2 and 2."
Right. Right. Like why does everybody have to why does everybody have to yeah, but I was saying you still could probably move it because my truck is kind of long and this other truck says longer. This is a diesel pump. So sometimes you're gonna have big things come here, so you should probably move it somewhere else. All right. All right. I just don't know why people do weird shit like that. She talking about she don't know, she don't never see nobody come through here. That's because you in there gambling, lady. Why in the hell is you parking your car at the gas pump? That makes no sense. She making somebody go around her at the gas pump. That is stupid. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, why does everybody else have to do what he's doing? I guarantee you, him and his good people, his little people that he with, be getting a kick out of forcing people or getting people to do that bull crap. I guarantee you, they get a kick out of that shit, man. Oh yeah, she inconsiderate as hell, stupid too. I'm talking about. I mean, this don't even make sense. Let me show you where her car is. This is why people be having black fatigue sometimes. The lady parked. This the gas pump. This the gas pump. She parked right there. Well, I gotta go diagonal. I'm like, lady, what the fuck is the point of you going right there, lady? What is the point? He trying to groom. Somebody selling dope at this goddamn car. Yeah, somebody selling that EO killer at this car. I know activity when I see it. These white people on that goddamn ice out here, boy. Y'all gonna go to jail for that EO killer. Yeah, but I just don't understand. I guarantee you, them people was dying laughing at those folks, um, doing those hand gestures that they didn't know anything about. I'm guarantee you, it's people that get off on sick fetishes of deceiving people. There's some people that's all they want to do is deceive somebody else.
Two. But he wasn't making the contestants say, I'll be back in 2 and 2, whatever that meant. Right? But for some reason, Cam Newton is dead set on people doing this hand symbol with him. And I feel why Corey feels a little messed up about it, because if that's the case and you get me to throw up something innocuously on camera that lasts forever, like, that's a problem.
Right.
Let me tell y'all something, homie. Nice guys finish last, dog.
Yeah.
Nice guys finish last. When you around most men, you're going to be manipulated because they were brought up to manipulate. Not brought up to bring us all together and try and be righteous to one another. And it breaks my heart. But I can't afford to be phony with y'all no more, man. If I see what I need to see on the homie side of the game, I have to keep my distance from you like you keep your distance from me.
Wow.
But it's a shame, as brothers, we are divided by this. You don't want me to see your boyfriend. How many stars do I know like this? Most of them. They'll cut you off. They won't talk to you. They'll act like you don't exist. They'll act like they see a ghost when they seen you. Trust me, I know. Corey's not lying. He's not lying. They isolate themselves from you because they're not. How do I say this? They're probably ashamed of what they had to do to get to the place that they are, and that's most of them. I live in LA. Most of them. This is the issue. They don't want Corey around. They're gonna say you be stuck with people. No, that ain't it, boy. You got an urge that you're ashamed of. How you do something and you're ashamed of it, man? How you do something and you're ashamed of it? How do you keep doing it? But I lick the asshole of a woman. You think I feel good about that? I do. What? The urge is there, and I stand on it.
How do you keep doing this?
How do you keep acting like everybody else got issues, knowing that you get boy, wrong?
Man, this nigga. Damn, man. Oh man. This dude crazy. Oh, shit.
You want to act funny with everybody else. Come on, man. Y'all got to start standing on who you are. Because if you're doing it and you hiding it, you are causing division amongst the brothers and sisters. Right. Because isn't that the theme? A lot of women on TikTok and all these other websites talking about all these dudes are on the DL. All these dudes. I'm like, where are these dudes at that you dealing with?
You
Why you keep dealing with them is the question. That's on them.
You don't want to answer to that question, but they out there.
They're saying it for a reason. There is a little truth to this, right? Because somebody is not actually telling the truth. Live your truth. If that's how you get down, be down. I ain't trying to hog it all. Craig, you normally got something to say.
Man, yeah, that's a very interesting topic, man. I would say, man, that
I don't know, man. That's a very interesting thing, man. You know.
I mean, like, everybody, they got it where say certain things, you get ran off
Yeah.
your page and stuff. I mean, Corey Holcomb, I'm gonna do my best to keep the page, but I feel like I was violated. And you know what I'm saying? I caught attitude when I brought up the back door of your life when I was at that podcast. That's true. There was an attitude. And I already knew I was being phony, everybody. About this. Yeah, it was right after he said that thing about Will Smith. When Corey said that, the whole interview changed in a way. You know what I mean?
I never seen that. I didn't. Here's the thing: when you say it, even if I didn't say it or it's not something that interests me, it's like I said it. So I don't really give a.
Want me to tell you why? You can't get to know your brother like you would know your brother if he didn't have something to hide. Wow. You can't go home as a nigga with a slip on walking around there.
Well, not everybody has.
Let me take that picture off now, Joe.
Not everybody has, how you say, the guts. Like you, Corey. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody did. I don't like. That's the only reason why I don't think that a lot, maybe a lot, but not all men that don't want to talk about it. I don't think just because they don't want to talk about it that they are.
I didn't say you have to talk about it. I said you don't have to discriminate on people that don't, because they do discriminate on people who don't.
Yeah.
That's a big distinction because they do. They have so many secret societies and little groups and cliques and claim, and you can't be around this person. You're not invited to this party type thing going on in the entertainment industry. And I think that bleeds over to the sports industry too. So, you know, there's obviously some significance in this, you know, and all this is coming out of Corey's interaction with Cam. But I mean, it's an ongoing theme. Religion and entertainment. You can't be part of the crew. But if you ain't willing to get down and throw up signs like what happened on the thing.
Shouldn't have do it.
But it act like guys like me are the discriminatory.
And he gave that other gentleman a hard time too about it.
Because you're supposed to just shut up and let them run their play.
Arlene just mentioned the other, you know, thing. She's talking about Jason Wilson. Jason Wilson clip is interesting. Calls Cam right out on it.
But that's gonna have to wait. Yes, sir. As we end things here at Funky Friday, when I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what? One love. All right. It's gonna look similar like this. We got your camera, or my camera right here, your camera right here, our camera right here. It's gonna be one finger. We're gonna add the pinky, add the thumb. When I say all together, we're gonna say what? One love. You ready? Here we go. One finger. You got to do it with me, brother. All right. Doing that's just the sign of love. So I hear you. Can I share something else? This symbol is called Mana Kanuna. It's a satanic salute as well.
So, wow, you see Cam looks so dejected.
Man, like, man, I tried to invite you in the coat. I tried to let you a part of the group, player. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. I tried to let you a part of the group. Why would Cam Newton want somebody to hold up a symbol that's allegedly satanic and he's a pastor's son? What would Cam Newton be getting out of that? Cam Newton's a pastor's son, right? My mic is low. What about now? Oh, let me get over before you get in front of me because you can't drive. My mic should be good now. But what is Cam Newton getting out of that? Why would he be doing that on a show? That makes no sense. And is that how these people get in these shows? Man, it seems like what I'm saying is doggone right. They get there through their anus or they get fame through degeneracy. Take your pick.
He looked like he been through I don't know, he went through the wash, man. But this dude is trying to inform him. I don't always agree with Jason Wilson. He got some interesting takes. I guess marriage and all these traditional values. I mean, he's good, but he really called this out right here. And this is what it is. I mean, he's throwing it up right now, but at the same time, he's informing Cam about why he doesn't want to do it.
Me, listen, we'll go to the son. Listen to me. Listen, Cam, listen. Son, listen to me. I'm saying that not to judge you. You listening? I'm saying that I can't participate in that part, but I can't say one love.
That's it. Which one's more important? What's more important, the hand sign or the one love?
The hand sign.
I think the one love should be more important. He said he's willing to participate.
I'm just falling in line with my own convictions. Can we reset, son? Say, come on. You leaving me hanging? Oh. But I just think sometimes it's just a personal conviction. I'm not trying to judge your personal conviction, but what I'm also saying, you should consider the intentions. My intentions is not. Okay, let's reset. I know your intentions are good. Okay. You're looking at me, right? Yes, sir. I'm serious. I have to follow what is in me. I'm seeing Satanists do that same salute.
Yeah.
You can Google it. No, I'm not saying it doesn't mean to you something different. No, it is a universal love. And that's awesome. Love. And that's awesome. And I'm giving you love. You know what you give me love through? This. Okay.
There you go.
But see, now, you know what's deep? Now I feel like I don't want you to think that I'm like trying to be holier than thou. It's just I used to teach classes on it, and I will, it's something that I've seen. I'm good. So I know.
He like, I'm good. I don't want you no more.
I just, because Cam, can I be real with you again? As soon as I shift,
Oh, shit.
I got a side of me that I deep down so that I don't be disqualified like the script.
So you got a pistol on the side. Oh, shit. Break it down. Cam sounds creepy.
Should say. So I gotta raise the bar for me. I don't put that on. I don't tell no one else.
That's also an interesting thing up there in the back on that shelf. Very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided board. What's going on up there, man? That picture of Charleston White back there too.
Hey,
With punishing them.
check this out, guys. We about to move on to a video of the BBC. Apparently the BBC lied on Trump, and this is why so many people, I guess, don't like Trump. And it's not their fault, because sometimes the media plays little games and they do things like this to where they misdirect and misinform people. And that's what they do. So apparently the BBC spliced what Trump said and took out like 52 seconds of some stuff that he said and then put in fight, fight, fight about the Capitol building. So let's go over this audio of allegedly the BBC trying to apologize, but so that so many people like Tears and all these people be going over information that the Democrats put out, and a lot of this stuff they be lying, and it's sad to say that these people is this emboldened to lie like this now. At this point, what are we doing? This is the people that's supposed to have the Christian moral high ground, and they're flat out lying. So Trump is past the statute of limitations, I think, but they already apologized. But he should have been able to sue the living, you know what, out of it.
Because they took a film of Trump from January 6th, the speech that he gave, and they edited it so something that he said 52 minutes later, they put right after one, he said something to make it look like he was trying to get people to go attack people and fight at the Capitol. And it's not what he's to you all the time, but this one's nuts. This not only is this one nuts, but this one is for a literal president of the greatest country the world's ever known. He's the president, and you're lying about what he said publicly, which is on the internet, which anybody can see. Like, it is the clearest indication of how
That's
that.
what I'm talking about, Joe Rogan. It's the clearest indication that we're going to need robots in the White House. I mean, not in the White House, in the jury booth. We're going to need robots. We're not going to be able to trust people anymore. If people carry this much biases against other people, that they will use AI and technology to force the issue, then we don't stand a chance no more. It's get down or lay down. It's go along, get along, gain time. Who wants to face that type of pressure? That's crazy. Most people won't.
Woke shit was rotting people's brains. And it's still, but just less. You know what I mean? It was on the march then, and they all felt like they had to go along with it. And so, if by any means necessary, we must make sure. So they decided to paint a different version of what he said, and they're fucked now. They're fucked. BBC, 60 Minutes did it with the Kamala Harris interview, but they did it the other way. They made it look like she had a good answer. But just it's so crazy. Like, you guys are supposed to be the news. You're supposed to be the propaganda arm of whatever party you support. This is nuts.
Wait. So we got to talk about the BBC taking a pounding from President Trump as he is threatening a massive $1 billion lawsuit due to the fact that they deceptively edited a clip of President Trump giving a speech on January 6th where they made it seem like President Trump made a direct call to violence. I want to go ahead and show you guys the BBC edit versus the original clip, and you guys can be the judge for yourself. We're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. We fight. We fight like hell. We're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. And we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them. Yeah. So I just want to play it again because I want to show you guys why I believe that this was definitely done on purpose. This was done with malice. We're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. And we fight. We fight like hell. Yeah. So the reason why I believe that this was definitely done on purpose is because of the fact that they didn't put any type of transition in between that, right? Usually, like when I edit videos, okay, and I am editing.
Man, they did some YouTube stuff to Trump, boy. Boy, they pulled out the YouTube tactics on Trump. This is YouTube tactics. This is what they do on YouTube. You can't do that in mainstream media. How the hell you bring YouTube tactics to mainstream media? That is nuts.
We're talking, okay? You can't play the whole thing, right? You want to play the parts that people need to hear, okay, in order to get the context of the conversation. But a lot of you guys sometimes complain and you say, well, you're playing clips of other people too long. Well, the reason why I do that is because I don't want to deceptively edit any clips of what anybody's saying to make them seem like they're saying things that they're not saying. I don't want to do that. I go out of my way to make sure I don't do that. So when you're splitting a clip, usually to make it clear to the viewer that this is a different part of the conversation, that is not a continuous clip, you insert a transition. Like, for example, watch this. Boom. See that transition? Yeah. So if I insert a transition like that, that means that, hey, this is a different part of the conversation, or it's a different sentence, or there was some things that were cut out in between for the sole purpose of shortening the clip so that people can get the gist of the conversation, the context of the conversation. But just understand that that wasn't a continuous sentence. Like, it was cut out. Some things were cut out in between. That it's not the same part of the conversation, right? That is typically what you would do, okay? Because again, you can't show everything. Everybody knows that. So in a speech like the speech that President Trump gave on January 6th, yeah, I mean, as a news outlet, you might want to make sure that you're not editing a clip in a way that anybody could interpret the president saying something or doing something that he actually didn't do or he didn't say. But the BBC, somebody purposely edited this clip and said, you know what, I'm going to take this part of President Trump telling people to go to the Capitol, and then I'm going to take the part where he says fight, 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 and I'm going to clip it together with no transition, right? No clear transition to show that, hey, these are two different parts of the speech, right? No transition to make it seem like a continuous thing. And that's, in my opinion, how I know it's no malice, because I edit videos all day, right? I edit my own videos, and I know how this goes. Right? I know how the thought process goes and what I'm thinking about when I'm editing clips and editing conversations. And yeah, this definitely was done on purpose, 100%. So this footage aired before the election in some type of program or special that they had, and now they are apologizing to the president due to the fact that President Trump has threatened legal action against the BBC, including suing them for over $1 billion.
BBC is apologizing to President Trump for a misleading edit of his January 6th speech in a documentary, but the dispute over that edit may now move toward a legal battle. The president has threatened a $1 billion lawsuit, saying that the edit caused serious damage unless the film is fully retracted and that he is compensated. The BBC says the documentary is off the air and it will not pay any compensation. The fallout has already shaken the network, with two executives stepping down. That happened earlier this week. Joining us now, Tyler O'Neill, senior editor at the Daily Signal. Thank you so much for joining us. How big of a deal is this for the BBC to publicly apologize to a U.S. president?
Yeah, I think it sets a very strong precedent. I mean, what we see, President Trump has demanded more than this, but at the same time, he has gotten a historic apology from the BBC for splicing these two things together. Now, the BBC is claiming that it was not the BBC themselves who made the decision to splice together the quotes. They gave the impression of President Trump encouraging his supporters to be violent and to attack the Capitol. But, you know, they're still taking some responsibility. They're still apologizing. We still had these resignations. It remains to be seen if President Trump is going to consider this apology enough. You said he's demanded more than an apology. He has also been successful in suing other media companies, mostly in the United States, for defamation when they have made claims that have twisted his words and presented him in very negative lights.
What are you hearing, Tyler? Might there be more resignations before this is all said and done?
I'm not certain we would expect more resignations, but I do think what we're going to hear, we're next hearing probably from the president himself, if he is going to accept this apology or if he is going to consider legal action. When it comes to legal action, he's going to face a few hurdles. I believe the statute of limitations for filing a defamation lawsuit in UK law has just passed on this particular issue, but he might be able to sue in US courts.
What does this situation say about the pressure newsrooms face when covering political people?
Yeah, I think that's a really important question. Newsrooms have to be fair and accurate in presenting what political figures like President Trump actually say. And so in this instance, you had a very clear situation where quotes were spliced out of context. If you listen to Trump's entire speech, he said that it's perfect. I'm not certain about that, but I do know he said repeatedly that he wanted his supporters to be peaceful in their protest. And he did not call for them to fight like hell in attacking the Capitol in the way that his words were spliced to suggest in this video recording.
And due to that splicing, how big of a fracture does this cause in the trust for the BBC?
I think it's going to be a very negative scandal for the BBC. We've seen the BBC under fire for the way that they presented Brexit and suggested that it was, a Russian, essentially a Russian influence campaign in the past. And seen many conservative MPs taking stands against the BBC in the past. I think this is going to lead to more opposition to the BBC. And I also think, one of the interesting things to come out of this is seeing that US taxpayer dollars actually ended up funding the BBC to some extent indirectly through USAID. I think that is something that conservatives in the United States are going to have serious concerns about given this splicing scandal.
Interesting. Tyler O'Neill, thank you so much.
Yeah. So you see that, you heard that. Again, I'm not buying the apology or the explanation from the BBC because I know how this goes. And there is somebody that, from an editorial perspective, had the responsibility of reviewing the documentary, the program, to make sure that stuff like this didn't happen, right? That, hey, we're not clipping the speech out of context, trying to make the president say something that he really didn't say. Somebody had the responsibility of doing that, and somebody had to sign off on it before it was aired. Right. Now, you do have executives who have resigned from their positions due to this. However, yeah, I think a lawsuit is appropriate for sure, 100%. These media outlets are getting away with propaganda and trying to deceptively edit clips to push a narrative on behalf of a political party or a political agenda. Okay, we see this happen in the United States all the time. Okay, right now, I personally think that the president should be looking at suing a lot of individuals on MSDNC, BS now, when it comes to the Epstein stuff, right? A lot of people need to be sued for that because, I mean, they're not even hiding anymore. They're just straight up calling the president a pedophile, right? You had George Slopopotamus at ABC essentially called the president a rapist. ABC was punished for that. Yeah, I mean, they're just saying these things. They're making these claims with no evidence, right? These false claims. And then, they don't think that they should be punished for it, right? They want to boo-hoo, whine, and cry because they're not allowed to just openly call the president a rapist and a pedophile, right? And again, in this story right here with the BBC, yeah, they're editing the clip to try to make it seem like the president called for a violent attack on the Capitol when that's clearly not what he did in the speech. But it just conveniently fits the narrative from the left about President Trump's speech. So President Trump apparently is rejecting the apology from the BBC, and he is going to move forward with punishing them with a lawsuit. So let's get into it.
To Donald Trump after one of their programs edited a speech he gave in 2024 before the last election.
A major talking point in the US, of course, has been Donald Trump's threat to sue the BBC now after that panorama program ended up his January the 6th speech, trying to fit him up as encouraging violence that followed down there at those riots at Capitol Hill. Here's a reminder of what the BBC put there.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you. And we fight. We fight like hell. We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
That's crazy.
And we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
Yeah, that was 100% done on purpose. And that was done with a professional level edit. Okay, you wouldn't be able to tell just with the naked eye.
Oh, Tracy, you be telling me to play the whole thing. Now you want me to chime in. And you be like, play the video. You want to hear the video first. Now I play the whole dang video. You like, Kwame, chime in. I was just sitting here chilling. But I definitely think this is absolutely nuts. This is exactly what I thought. That people care more about the group than actually what's best for everyone else. Because the Democratic Party, majority of them are caught up in winning instead of, okay, we want to win while it's a competition, but at the end of the day, we're all still Americans. So whoever wins based on Democrat or Republican, we're supposed to all, once it's all said and done, say, okay, well, this is the person that's running the show. And we're supposed to all be pulling together. But what's happening now is when one side doesn't win, they do everything to fight like monsters and dogs against the current people in office. And it's mostly one way, in my opinion. But it's very disturbing to see so many educated, beautiful, smart people fight like this. Like, this is crazy. What example are we setting? They talk about Gilbert Arenas and Kwame Brown beef. We got politicians, we got lawyers, we got people that are supposed to be above this type of stuff. And you find out they're not. They work their whole life to have a level of honesty and respect and morals, only to act like this.
Naked eye that, hey, this was spliced up, unless you heard the whole speech and you know, okay, he didn't actually say that. So yeah, I mean, this is really bad. Like, this is really, really, really bad. It is super obvious. Whoever edited that, whoever signed off on it, they did it with an agenda. It was 100% done with malice. This is really bad.
Now, this sort of egregious editing and misleading media coverage doesn't really surprise a lot of us. But as I put to our US contributor, Kristen Tate, Donald Trump certainly won't be taking this lying down.
Good for him. I mean, this was broadcast 1 week before the 2024 presidential election here in the United States. The BBC did this intentionally. They took out the parts of Trump's speech from January 6th, 2021, where he repeatedly said for his protesters to be peaceful. It's absolutely deceptive editing. This potentially reached tens of millions of people on all of the BBC's various platforms. They are right to be called out by Trump. Some higher ups at the BBC have already stepped down over this controversy. And look, you know, Chris, it's okay to have an opinion. That's fine. It happens all the time on TV. What's not okay is to discuss an opinion as hard news. You know what that is? That is actually trying to interfere with an election, which is exactly what this was. And good on Trump for calling them out. I hope they pay up.
Trump was furious with the edit and threatened to sue the BBC for over $1 billion.
Are you going to have been suing the BBC? Well, I guess I have to. Why not? Because they defrauded the public, and they've admitted it, and they're top echelon. And this is within one of our great allies. You know, this is supposedly a great ally. BBC, the government has a chunk of that one, I guess, but. That's a pretty sad event. They actually changed my January 6th speech, which was a beautiful speech, which was a very calming speech, and they made it sound radical. And they actually changed it. What they did was rather incredible. They're showing me the results later on, the results of what they did, how they butchered it up. But it was very dishonest, and the head man quit, and a lot of the other people.
The BBC went into meltdown and then desperately apologized to Trump.
This all started with a panorama edit. I've just got this in. This is just breaking news, Emma, which relates to this story. We're just hearing that the BBC has apologized to Donald Trump for the editing of a speech which appeared on Panorama in 2024, adding it was an error of judgment and the programme will not be broadcast again in this form on any BBC platform. So that's the BBC apologizing directly to the President of the United States over the editing of a speech that appeared on Panorama.
Man, it's too late for that. Yeah, it's too late. You had all of America calling this man this, calling this man that, destroying this man's image. Keep your goddamn apology and show Trump the money. Yeah. Look at what Barron Trump and his wife had to go through listening to people talk about their daddy like that, and it's a lie. Man, Trump done showed me some strength, man. All you gotta do is stay solid and keep it solid, and everything gonna be all right. Everybody that oppose you with lies, they will be dealt with. Look how long it took. It's taking this man years to get his payback, but he getting it. Boy, he getting them from it all, getting it from everybody too. He set back them 4 years like, yeah, I got something for y'all. But that's crazy, man. Nobody deserved that. We used to have some morals that where we would say, man, even if we don't agree with a person, they don't deserve to be unjustly punished for something that they didn't do. Now, just because it's Trump, there's people out there like, man, I don't give a damn, it's Trump. I don't care what happened to Trump. But if it happened to their brother, they sister, they friend, then it's oh shit, but that shouldn't happen. So I'm telling y'all, it's all about who we like. We're not far away from that jury booth going into robots. I promise. It won't be long till the jury booth is robots. Because of the way that people have been brainwashed, because of the way that the media now programs people, you can no longer trust the information. And now that they have more and more AI, oh my God, they can just do whatever, whenever, however.
In 2024. By the sounds of it, there might be another apology to make. Yeah, so that was the one that's caused such a furore over the last week or so that resulted on Sunday night in the Director General of the BBC, the big boss, Tim Davie, resigning. Also, the Chief Executive of BBC News, Deborah Turness, both of those leaving their roles. Then the BBC chair apologising for what he called an error in judgment. So this really has been the focus.
Boys, the beg, man, that shit is annoying. I almost shot this little motherfucker running up to my goddamn car like that. What the fuck is wrong with these people in Atlanta, man? And then this little boy look grown. Fuck is you running up to my truck like that? This ain't where the water boy is supposed to be at. And then I done said no all goddamn ready. How the fuck many times you gonna ask me? Shit, I don't keep no cash on me. But that little boy just scared the shit out of me. That could have been all bad. Why are you doing that? Lord have mercy.
Because of enormous attention.
This shit made me want to go home.
It's come out that this was not an isolated incident.
Now we're talking about this Newsnight programme. And what's really interesting about it, according to the Telegraph, who've broken this story, a live guest straight after that speech was played out on Newsnight pointed out that it had been cut incorrectly, changing the meaning. And according to the Telegraph, nothing was done on air to say apologise or to address that. And then it happened. Next morning in an editorial meeting, it said that it was discussed there, concerns were raised, nothing was done then. There has been a response from the BBC. BBC spokesperson saying the BBC holds itself to the highest editorial standards. This matter has been brought to our attention and we are now looking into this.
Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt confirmed Trump will be taking legal action over the incidents. There's a lot of questions in one there. I would say I know the president has a very good relationship with Prime Minister Sharma. You have been there, you've seen them in their interactions. You've questioned both leaders in your time joining us when we've gone to United Kingdom a few different times now. However, he has always been very frank when he disagrees with leaders, even whom he has a good relationship with. And the BBC, being a fair news organization, is definitely an outlet. I think these two leaders would disagree. The president has made it very clear that this is a leftist propaganda machine that is unfortunately subsidized by British taxpayers. And he thinks that's extremely unfortunate for the great people of the United Kingdom and Great Britain. And I think that the president was deeply concerned by the editing, the purposeful and dishonest editing of his speech that was so clearly fake news. And
So Donald Trump is right when he called them fake news. When he called their ass fake news, he is 100% right and it's right to call them fake news. Because that's exactly what they do, fake ass news. But no, I didn't have any change to give him because I cleaned out my truck, so there's no change in here. But the way he approached my truck, I probably wouldn't even give him no change anyway. That's not, you don't scare people to ask them for their money. You don't knock on they don't tap their window and do all that. I would never do that. If I was down on my luck, I'd be sitting on the side hoping that you look out for me. All right, don't run up to people's car and make them nervous. Like, I understand, but damn. Especially when you can cause a scene, you can cause an issue on accident. Shit, I got motherfucking PTSD. And I'm not just saying that. It's in the newspaper. I've been shot at before. So yeah, I don't take too kindly nobody running up on me like that, scaring me and shit. But yeah, man, y'all have a blessed night, man. I'm gonna grab my food. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone. Put my hoodie back on. I'm gone.